What's going on, Virgo? Happy birthday! It's your girl D here, wishing you happy birthday. Happy solar return to the Virgo Massive. We here to kick some Virgonomics, see what's going on with you all. I hope all is well. A little something from me to you to thank you for all the love and support that you give the channel all throughout the year. So we got to celebrate your solar return. See what kind of messages the collective, or what's going on with the collective. I'm going to pull 5 cards. We're going to see what's up with you guys. I hope all is well. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is. All right. Let me know what you're doing if you got some plans. I would love to hear. Shout out to my Leo Virgo cuspers. Happy birthday to y'all, because we still in that energy. I guess up until maybe 2 to 3 days into actual Virgo season. So about the 25th, about the 26th, 27th, right? And then we'll be straight into Virgo energy. But happy birthday, everybody. And everybody's got Virgo in their chart, so we all should be celebrating the Virgo energy within our chart. So we got a whole, what is it, on average a month. Kick some Virgonomics, see what's going on in the world, right? This is the energy of harvest, the season of harvest, where we, pick up what we've been working on and, get the best blessings from what we've been working on. So let's see what's going on. We got 5 card spread here for the happy birthday reading. So this is what represents last year for you, Virgo. All right, so this is the Queen of Cup energy, Cancerian energy for me, Gemini / Cancerian energy. So I feel like, this was you in the energy of really just examining, the choices you've made in your life, and really looking at, how it's affected you, how these lifestyle choices, the people that you associate with, the everything from where you live to your family to people that you associate with, how that's been affecting your life over the last year. I feel like, you definitely had to connect with your emotions based on the scenarios and the situations that you were in. And I feel like you had to really prioritize and figure out what was most important to you. A lot of you were in situations and scenarios where you stepped into your power, because king and queendom is power, stepping into power. So a lot of you had to learn this year, as far as what represents last year, you had to learn to master your emotions, where it was a situation where you had to master you had to master your emotions in a sense where you didn't let people take advantage of you, but yet you didn't let people turn you bitter and cold, when they did you dirty. So I feel like there was a lot of seesawing energy in reference to you mastering those emotions and keeping yourself balanced and in tune. And just like she's holding the crown here with the cup, with the emotions, I feel like you were able to maintain your emotions no matter what you went through. See, the cup is not spilt, it's not even open. So I feel like for some of you, you learn to contain your emotions, not allow yourself to get all stretched out and bent out of shape, because everything around you see all that water, everybody else around you is all emotional, and you're earth energy anyway, so you look at things from a practical perspective. But I feel like this is just more so you saying, you know what, I'm gonna protect my emotions regardless of what's going on. So that's beautiful energy. Now the second card here represents what you must let go of this year. We have the 8 of Wands energy in reverse. All right, so this energy is like, this is Mercury, right? Mercury in Sag. Now Mercury doesn't really like the 9th house per se, but this is Mercury and Sag in particular, so it's not too much different, but it's similar. So basically I feel like what you're needing to let go of from last year is overthinking things, because Virgo, Mercury is your ruler, right? And I feel like the last Mercury retrograde, you were really looking back at, the decisions you made, because Sagittarius energy is all about the journey that you've been on. So I feel like you were looking at the decisions you made, the journeys you went on, as far as the decisions that you made, why you made those decisions. There was some frustration with it, because the 8 of Wands in reverse could represent frustration, aggravation. It could also represent just not getting the message, not learning from experience, because Sagittarius energy represents wisdom, and the way you acquire wisdom is by actually experiencing some things, right? and learning from those things. So what I feel like you need to let go of last year is if there were some situations and circumstances that you went through where you were a little bit lenient with people, you let them get away with things, and maybe you're still in regret about that. The universe wants you to let that go. Don't hold any grudges. Don't beat yourself up, because a lot of people, what a lot of people don't realize about Virgo, people say, oh, Virgo's a perfectionist, or, and on a negative side can be very nitpicky. They're very nitpicky. Everything in its order, anal retentive, that type of thing. But, when it comes to others, so others, they may not enjoy the criticism sometimes that you give. But what they don't understand is that criticism that you give outward is 20 times worse within. Like, people don't realize that you beat yourself up a lot more than, you may say something about somebody or something about someone, not trying to be mean or anything. Well, maybe you were, maybe you weren't, but people may take it as you being, nitpicky, but they don't realize that you're that way with yourself sometimes. And so the universe is like, you got to let that go. We make mistakes. We're human, right? Don't beat yourself up. Just learn from it. Turn this upside down. Get the downloads as far as the wisdom you were supposed to get from those experiences, and let it go, boo-boo. Let it go, all right? You made it another year, all right? So that's worth celebrating. So let all that go. Now, what the universe wants to gift you for this birthday is, you got a lot of Gemini energy, Mercury energy showing up in your reading, all right? Because the Queen of Cups is Gemini, Cancer. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sag. And the Knight of Wands is Gemini energy, all right, which is ruled by Mercury. So a lot of thinking, right? A lot of analyzing, but you were more so in your Gemini side. This is not mercurial. This is not Virgo energy as far as the Mercury. It's more so the Gemini side. And so with the Gemini side, you're more of taking action, right? More of acting out. And so what the universe wants to gift you with is the Knight of Sword energy. So this is the energy of, I feel like this is a gift, is you looking at the reality of the situation, looking at the truth of the situation, accepting it for what it is, understanding that, you know what, we have to look at things from a practical standpoint. You're not going to be all in your emotions. Like I said, you got your emotions contained. You see she's got the cup there and the top is on it, right? So you're not going to be moving from a place of emotion. You're going to be moving from a place of logic. Now, the Knight of Swords is not always bad. It could be a lot of times, but it could just also be that, you know what, Gemini energy is the message is the message. It's not worried about a feeling or emotion. It's just here to bring information. So there's going to be some type of information coming towards you. Okay, so you want to look out for it. You may have to go on a journey to get this message, right? This information. But this could have been the journey that you went on with the Mercury in Sagittarius. This could have been the journey that you went on last year. And so as a result, what the universe wants you to do, because this here is messages that from experiences that you went through that maybe you didn't get quite yet, but I feel like in this solar return in this year, you're going to get that. It's going to start making sense to you. So things that didn't make sense to you, that you may have beat yourself up or overanalyzed and couldn't find the answer to, I feel like you're going to get that answer, right? And that's the gift that you're going to get, okay? So keep your eyes open and, listen to your higher self. Pay attention to your dreams, write them down, because whatever you didn't understand or didn't make sense to you is going to come to you. And that's going to be the gift. For some of you, this is something that's really been bothering you. Okay, something you couldn't figure out, or something that you may have some of the pieces of the puzzle to, but there's still something missing or still not making sense, right? The universe is telling you, let that go. You're going to get the message. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't stress yourself. Let it go. All right? Now, this card represents what you should embrace for this solar return. We have the Five of Pentacle energy in reverse. Now, this is interesting because guess what? Five of Pentacles is also Mercury energy. Mercury in Taurus. So we're dealing heavily with a lot of mercurial energy in this read. So this is, Mercury is all about the understanding of things. It's all about communication as well. how you communicate with others, how others communicate with you, how you understand that communication that comes towards you, verbal and nonverbal. Okay, communication is just not verbal, but it's also on the internet, it's also in the tabloids, it's also on the TV, it's also hearsay, allegations, rumors, what have you, right? So there's a load of different forms of communication. So whatever this communication is that's coming in, it's going to bring you good health. It's going to bring you good financial backing, good financial standing. Okay. And so it's going to bring you stability, because Taurus is all about stability and it's all about financial success, as well as physical, health as well. You guys rule physical health, but Taurus rules the body. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you have any issues going on with your health, that could be the good news that you're going to have coming in. Maybe you had some issues with yourself that you were going through, and you're going to find out that things are going to get better for you, right? Maybe there's some treatment or what have you. For those of you who, have a serious illness that you're dealing with, there could be some treatment that's coming in for you that is going to, turn things right side up for you. So that's a blessing. So congratulations to you. And just know that if you're in that situation, the universe got your blessings for you, all right? So this is truly, definitely a blessing, okay? Some type of communication is coming in. Now, for those of you, this is finances as well. Some of you, there's a financial situation that's going to come in to benefit you. It could be in the form of a job. It could be in the form of some type of letter, maybe something coming in the mail, because Mercury deals with communication. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be getting some type of information in the mail also, okay? Could be money coming in the mail from whomever, wherever, okay? So just look out for that, all right? So that's a beautiful thing too. So this is what you should embrace. When you get it, when it comes to you, accept it. Don't try to break it down and figure out why, and because sometimes you like to analyze things, and sometimes you like to overanalyze things. This is a gift to you, all right? So don't question it. Some things you have to do, and what Virgo has to learn to do, is tap into the opposite polarity, is your Piscean energy, and to let things be, right? Believe in, the higher realms, and just believe that everything can't be figured out, okay? Because it can't. There are some things that are just handled by the higher realm. You just have to accept it and let it be. And so for some of you, I feel like that's what you're going to be experiencing, and you're not going to be able to figure it out, and you're going to try to knock yourself out trying to figure it out. Don't do that. Accept that there are some things you cannot get an answer to. There's some things that you're not going to be able to figure out. If there's no practical reason for it, it's okay. There's not always a practical reason for everything. And that's something that you're going to have to embrace, okay? Because you're ignoring the spiritual downloads, and you're trying to figure it out, put your hands on it. Everything you can't put your hands on, everything you can't see, all right? Sometimes you have to learn to trust, all right? Now, the last card here represents the energies that represent this season. Now, this is beautiful. Guess what? More mercurial energy. This is the 9 of Swords, okay? Now, this is Mars energy, but it's Gemini. Mars and Gemini, okay? So, you're going to go from this, over-worrying, over-analyzing, to this. All right, so this is what this season is going to bring you. So this is telling me you're not going to be stressed out. Like I was just saying a moment ago, you're not going to be stressed out. You're going to get some news that's going to put you in a position where your health is going to be good. Some of you are stressing out, worrying yourself, and that's what's causing health issues. All right, but that's going to get better. Finances are going to get better. You're going to be able to sleep. You're going to have, you got a 9 swords here and 8 wands. The wands are in reverse, because for some of you, you're not listening to your higher self. Listen to your higher self. Some of you are going to be getting a lot more rest too. All right. Some of you may not have been able to sleep for whatever reason. You got things going on, or you're just anxious because your mind is just going bonkers. You're going to be able to rest. All right. You're going to be at peace. There's some peace coming for you. Okay. This is a beautiful reading here. All right. This is just basically a lesson to listen to your heart. Take care of your emotions, take care of your physical body, and don't stress about things that you can't fix. Don't bust your ass trying to figure out how to fix something that maybe the universe doesn't want you to fix yet. Or maybe the universe is working on something, and that might be why you didn't get the answer you were looking for right away, right? So these are some of the things that you may want to embrace for this year, but the universe has got some good news coming for you. I like that. That's beautiful energy. Mercury is where right now? Mercury is in, where the hell is Mercury? Is it in, where was Mercury? Damn it, y'all. I should have told, I didn't know it was going to be all this Mercury energy in the reading, else I would have had this pulled up. Let me see where Mercury is real quick. And we'll see what's going on for the rest of your season as far as Mercury's movement. And then we'll see what house that's in. So, Mercury right now. We're dealing with a lot of mercurial energy. Mercury's in Virgo. Oh, damn. It's in Virgo until the 25th. I'm recording this on the night of the 22nd. Okay, so this is why all this is coming to an end. All right, cool. So Mercury's going to be going into Libra. All right, which is your, Libra is your second house. So, this is you in your head. Mercury's in your first house. Your first house is you all in your head. So this is why we got this Nine of Swords here. You're trying to figure something out. You know, there may be some stress or some situations you're trying to figure out. Could be money, could be health, could be money situations driving you crazy. As a result, your health is acting up, you know. So I feel like this stuff is going to quell really soon, okay? Mercury's moving into Libra on the 25th. So you may see between now and Libra season that some of the stress that you've been dealing with, if you're stressed, is going to subside a bit. So that's positive news, all right? So with that being said, you guys, I want to wish you again another wonderful happy birthday, and I'm sending all of the peace, love, blessings, abundance, prosperity, good health, good love, good sex, good money that your hearts can stand. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you in Virgo season. Later.